invited to the christening. Now, needles and pins, needles and pins. This is where the curse begins. Needles and pins, and needles and pins. Just wait until the beauty spins. Needles and pins, oh me, oh my. She'll prick a finger, and beauty will die.
Rankin Bass present Festival of Family Classics. Pleasant fairy tale about love and enchantment, Sleeping Beauty. Can't stand those infernal bells, clang, clang, clang. Prefer a harpsichord myself. Our royal birth! Our royal birth! The Princess Beauty has been born to King Horus and Queen Hortense!
Oh, Queen Hortense, I'm so happy for you. Countess Two-Face, this is lovely. Did you make it yourself? Yes, Your Highness. With my spinning wheel and spindle, I spun the thread. How sweet and thoughtful.
Congratulations, Your Highnesses. I have brought a little something for Princess Beauty. Of course, King Horus, she'll have to be a little bit older to enjoy it.
A chess set? A chess set! Remember, my dear, it's not the gift and the thought behind it that counts. And besides, you know how you squeeze when you get upset. How do you expect an infant to play chess? 2-6, all you ever think about is chess. Not again, my dear. This is supposed to be a happy occasion. Lovely gift, really. Chess is a lovely gift. Beauty will love it, I'm sure. In 20 years or so.
Now that, by George, is what I call an entrance.
Why was I not invited to the christening of the Princess Beauty? I get so upset, don't you know? You invited my sweet sister Celia to be the fairy godmother. You didn't even ask me to the festivities. When I'm perturbed, I get vexed. When I get vexed, I get furious. Oh, and when I get furious, I do such nasty things, don't you know? Curse! That's it! Curse! Now, needles and pins, needles and pins. This is where the curse begins. Needles and pins, and needles and pins. Just wait until the beauty spins. Needles and pins, oh me, oh my. She'll prick a finger, and beauty will die. But before beauty is 20, on this you may rely. She'll prick her finger on the spindle, and the fair beauty will die. Oh, I just hate myself when I get so nasty, don't you know? My wicked sister Glenda is most unforgiving. My sister is very jealous. Because of her wickedness, she has never been chosen to be a fairy godmother. But surely you can remove the curse. No, my dear, I fear I cannot. However, I can soften it a little. Needles and pins, but safely keep. You shall not die, but only sleep, and there remain in slumber's bliss until awakened by love's first kiss.
Suggestion. No, not a suggestion. A pronouncement. No, not a pronouncement. A proclamation. Yes, a royal proclamation. Henceforth, let it be heard throughout the kingdom. All spinning wheels, spindles, needles, and pins are to be destroyed. No sewing implements of any kind will be permitted in this kingdom.
A wise proclamation, my king, and perhaps it will help, but we cannot be sure. If Beauty sleeps, the entire kingdom will sleep as well, so that when she wakes, all will be as it was. If she sleeps, how long might it be? Perhaps 100 years. No longer.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Hear ye!
Nothing ever happens during the day. Everything has to happen at night. What I wouldn't give for a nice long nap. A royal proclamation! All sewing implements are to be brought to the palace for burning at once!
This is most disloyal, my dear.
Not spinning wheel has been in my family for years.
I know, my dear, but what if Beauty would...
No one ever comes up into the attic tower.
But supposing...
It's only till her 20th birthday. When Beauty passes 20, the curse will be gone, and I will still have my precious spindle.
Very well, my dear.
Prick a finger on the spindle, and the fair Beauty will die.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Hear ye!
Just can't stand those infernal bells. The Princess Beauty, about to celebrate her 20th birthday. Great royal joy!
Count to 6. No one in the entire kingdom takes longer than you to make a chess move.
Beauty doesn't complain when we play chess. Just think. Tomorrow she'll be 20.
I've even stopped worrying about the wicked fairy's curse. Every spinning wheel and spindle in the kingdom was destroyed, and there's really nothing to fear.
Yes, that's true. Yes, of course.
Why so flustered, 2-6? Tomorrow the curse will be over. Barnaby, you clumsy oaf, you...
Oh, Mother, I love the springtime. The flowers and birds are so beautiful. They look even more beautiful in your presence, my dear. And what is my sweet Princess Beauty thinking about today? I was thinking that tomorrow I'll be 20 years old. All those hectic preparations for the birthday ball, I wish it were my wedding ball. There have been many handsome princes who have come seeking your hand, but not my prince, Mother. Your prince? Who is your prince? Oh, I'll know him when I see him. I keep looking out over the rolling hills, hoping to see him come riding over on his stallion. He will ride right up to me. He will look at me. Our eyes will meet. It'll be love at first sight. He will swoop me up into his arms, and we will ride off together and live happily ever after.
Oh, my sweet beauty, you're an incurable romantic, I fear. You've read too many storybooks.
But I do love to read those wonderful old stories.
Oh, I know, my dear. People in the kingdom refer to you as Reading Beauty, so you're always doing so.
I'm afraid that I will have to lose my reputation. I must have read every book in the palace. How can I read if there is nothing left to read?
There are lots of other books in the attic tower.
The attic tower?
There are many wonderful treasures in the attic tower. Besides books, you will find old pictures, precious heirlooms.
I've never been in the attic tower. How exciting!
Well then, my dear, here is the key. Go and enjoy yourself.
Oh, I will. Why, this is almost like a birthday present. Why, what is this? I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, the wheel is turning. What was that? Just my imagination, I guess. This place is kind of eerie. Oh! Oh, how clumsy of me! I feel strange. Suddenly very sleepy. That hideous laugh again. Needles and pins, needles and pins. This is where the curse begins. Needles and pins, needles and pins. Just wait until the beauty spins. And needles and pins, oh me, oh my. She'll prick her finger, and beauty will die. Before beauty is 20, on this you may rely. She'll prick her finger on the spindle, and fair beauty will die.
Needles and pins, but safely keep. You shall not die, but only sleep, and there remain in slumber's bliss until awakened by love's first kiss.
Love's first kiss. Love's first kiss. Celia, you are a romantic fool.
Perhaps I am, Glenda, but you see, she only sleeps.
Yes, but with my magic, I will cover this kingdom with vines. No one will ever get through. How can she be kissed if no one is there to kiss her?
A prince will come. A prince with a power greater than yours. He will awaken the Princess Beauty, and they will be wed.
Nonsense! No power is greater than mine.
We'll see, Glenda. When Beauty sleeps, the entire kingdom will sleep as well.
How can I be sleepy at this time of day? Probably from waiting so long for you to make a move, 2-6.
I don't know, Your Highness. I'm strangely sleepy, too.
Well, here we are at last, Sir Goa.
Where are we, Prince Darren?
We're at the castle of the Sleeping Beauty. According to the legend, many princes over the past 100 years have tried to penetrate this forest of vines, but all have failed. Legend has it that a beautiful princess had a curse placed on her by a wicked fairy. She lies asleep and could only be awakened by love's first kiss.
Oh, that is romantic, sire. I think these vines are made of stone, sire. It's impossible to get through them, isn't it?
I really don't know.
I don't even know if the legend is true. I just know I must try. But we'll accomplish nothing standing here talking. Let's go. I think I'll go now, Prince Darren. What? What are you staring at? There, sire. A diddle-boo. Why, it's just a tree. No, sire. It's a diddle-boo. I saw a picture of one when I was only a lad. What is it? It's a tickle tree. It tickles people. I can't stand being tickled. Help me, sire. Please help me. How? Tickle it back. The trunk. The trunk, sire. I read it was ticklish in the trunk. What was that, Prince Darren? Probably a bird of some kind.
Now, a bird, am I? Well, maybe so. I can fly. What are you doing in my forest of vines?
The legend of the Sleeping Beauty brings us here.
Another prince in quest of the Sleeping Beauty. You shall fail as have all the rest. I will make you sorry you came. How do you like a sword of flame? Tricky little old lady, aren't I?
Listen here, ma'am. That isn't very hospitable.
I could give you plague and scurvy. I'll only turn you topsy-turvy.
Oh, ma'am, you've got to do something about that fierce temper. Excuse me, ma'am, but when you laugh like that, you remind me of my mother.
I've been kissed. I've been kissed. I remind him of his mother, don't you know? I've never been kissed before, and I certainly never reminded anyone of the mother. This changes everything, don't you know? I can't hold an evil spell when I feel so happy and good. I remind him of his mother. He kissed me, right there. Now I know what my sister Celia meant by a power greater than mine. I've never felt anything like this before. The spell is broken. Now you'll be able to reach the castle of the Sleeping Beauty.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could we go now?
Certainly, dear boy. And you may call me Glenda. But just one thing. Will you see to it that I'm invited to the wedding? I'd hate to go through all this again.
Legend has it that she will be found sleeping in the attic tower. Why, she's more beautiful than anyone could have dreamed. But what if I'm not the one?
Oh, you've come at last, my prince. And you're just as I've always pictured you.
We've all been asleep.
Yes, Your Highness. The entire kingdom has been asleep for 100 years. 100 years? Then the curse is over.
Then you must be the prince.
Yes, he is, Mother. This is my prince. And my birthday ball will be a wedding ball.
Now, I have a suggestion to make. No, not a suggestion, really. It's more of a pronouncement. Well, not really a pronouncement. It's more like a proclamation. Yes, a royal proclamation. Let it be heard throughout the kingdom, Princess Beauty will be wed tomorrow.
I don't remember ever feeling so rested. Feel as though I've slept 100 years.
A royal wedding! A royal the wedding! The ring. What about the ring? Where in the dickens is the ring bearer? Ring bearer! Ring bearer! Barnaby, you haven't changed in 100 years.